My favorite place or space during the trip was Ostia Antica, and that would be because when we first got there, it was hard for me to really understand that we were in Italy, even though we were running around looking at all these fantastic things and landmarks. It really hit me when I got to Ostia Antica because I went there by myself and I got to really collect my thoughts. And it was being away from everybody that really, that's what you're used to back home. So that was my way of thinking and getting my head clear and really feeling like I was in Italy. And it was also the place because Ostia Antica has a huge, old, massive, ancient port city that has remains and ruins that still stand. And lots of tourists don't really know about it, but when you go there, it's like a giant playground. You could stand on the rocks, you can climb on them. It's a massive city that's made of stone, and it provokes this kind of childish, playful, interaction with this city where you can just do whatever you wanted, and there was no one there to tell you no. So I really enjoyed that time and that space, and it was the place where I thought made me realize that I was really in Italy. So. We actually got into some of the hill towns to speak to people in Italian. We were directly faced with these challenges where you can't avoid that. You can't just be like, I don't speak Italian. Do you speak English? No, you have to really use your Italian, what you know, and just pry it out of you. There was 2 conversations I had with the people there that really stood out for me in Potelliano, which was at this bakery, the Jewish bakery, where this man almost didn't understand my Italian, and it was really hard for us to converse, but he was really, really inclined to show us his bakery and tell us about the Jewish ghetto. And you could see that this man has lived there his whole life, and so has his family, and passed on this tradition of running this bakery. And he was so welcoming, and he let us into the kitchen. He gave us all these goodies to take home, and even wine, and it was completely unexpected. Each town, even though they might look similar or have the same kind of shops, or what the tourists would see might look the same, but I think each town really did differ because of their history and the people and how they cultivated themselves. I remember in one of the last cities we went to, I think it was Orvieto, the people there, this one man I spoke to had trouble understanding my Italian, and he said it was because we sounded Roman. And I thought that was hilarious, because it's like, how did we even pick up Roman when we didn't even learn it here, and we've only been here for maybe 4 weeks. But it was great that he could see that or hear it in our voice. After the field school, I had a very clear sense of what I wanted to do when I got back, which was to finish my schooling. And I've never had that rush before, that urgency, and also to continue, progress, and keep going and keep doing things just like this. I really look forward to returning back to Europe after school ends, and that is my current goal. Even after the field study ended and I went to Paris, I couldn't stop thinking. Like, my brain just kept going and just running and running and running. I took notes and pages and even diagrams, just sorting my thoughts out, organized. But it just, in return, after the field study, I think it made things so much clearer for my life and just what I wanted, and it solidified it.